Hello my loves. All right, so hey hoes. So y'all know I'm going on vacation. I've been talking about it. I think it's because I haven't gone on a vacation in a minute, so I'm a little excited, and I'm going a little tropical because a lot of this is actually my first tropical vacation, y'all. Usually I do stuff like New Orleans, Florida. I've done Canada before. And now I'm in this point, and I'm in this space where I feel like I really do need to have more vacations. And look at me throwing these vacay braids. I feel like I'm in a space and a time, and financially in a time that I can actually like afford to do more of this for myself. So this is the first of many. Even if it's just going away for a weekend, even if I'm just doing a staycation, like going to my favorite spa, I'm really going to make a point of being more kind and generous with myself outside of buying perfume. You know what I'm saying? Giving myself these moments, going to take care of myself a little more, things like that. So that's part of my personal agenda. And I know that has absolutely nothing to do with what we're talking about, but let's just go ahead. So you know that I'm going on this vacation, right? And to be quite honest, in this life right now, I have not been dating. A friend and I were talking about it, and I was like, you know, you can't, I'm not dating, but it's also because I'm not putting myself in a position to date. I was thinking about that, and I think, you know, it's just, you know, ever since the pandemic, I ain't cared about going out in these streets. And quite frankly, some of these men that have approached me will make you go, you know what, I'm good over here. I'm good right here. Okay, but that's a whole unedited LuuLuu moment. We could have a whole one to talk about that. I need to start doing my makeup and life lessons again, but I digressed again. I think should I cut all this out? Okay, we're just gonna call it a moment of beginning of. We're calling this the beginning as unedited LuuLuu because it just went awry. Okay, went awry. Anyway, let's talk. So with that, in the summertime, I was thinking about sultry night fragrances. Now, yes, everybody talks about date nights, but I was looking at a specific type of date. Like, I was thinking, like, what if I meet a vacation bae? What should I wear? You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't talking about a long time. We just talking about a good time. And so in that moment, maybe it'll be like, you know, want to have a vibe. And it ain't necessarily a good vibe at all. But it's a vibe. So I was thinking about the sultry night. Summer nights. Because there's something about summer that does it for me. Like, summer dates are just like magical to me, especially if the weather's beautiful and you know you vibing and you're talking and there's this interaction and you like feeling each other. It's a different vibe, especially with that heat, especially if you're outside. You know, maybe you had summer dates are they got a vibe for me. I love summer, so summer dates are just. So I was thinking about fragrances for that. So we're going to talk about some sultry summer night fragrances, perfumes. Perfect for those sultry, sexy, sensual. Did I have to do all S ones? Like sultry, sensual evenings with your partner or potential partner. Or just some little something on the side. All right, let's talk. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about these fragrances. I don't know how many I got, but let's just go. Now, unfortunately, they're out of business now. Rest in peace, Body Shop. But this one it's called Black Musk for a reason. So this is Black Musk. You can sometimes find it still on, you know, like eBay and things. Be careful, because you know these prices are going to go up. So if you can find it now, I will snatch it at a good price. But it is got this, you know, okay, so it has that Body Shop Musk, but it's got this, you know, real deep, sexy vibe with it. I think it's got plum. I don't even remember the notes, but it's that sexy musk. You know, that deep, sexy musk that makes you turn around and go, hey. That will have a man going, your partner go, whoa, and rolling up on you. Or somebody, if it ain't your partner, it's somebody new who just like, you know, you trying to get their attention. This will get their attention because it has this musk, but then it has this very dark, mysterious vibe to it. So it is Black Musk by Body Shop. Now this one is called by Raw Spirit Midnight Pearl. She might be going with me now. But this is a very, they say that they, the way they do a lot of their fragrances, and I want to get some more, that they're in reference to different areas. So they say this is Bali in Indonesia, right? So it has the frangipani, it has the ylang ylang, it has the white florals, it has a tropical vibe, but it also has, which is very interesting, on as it dries down, they have spices on it. So it has, I think, some cinnamon, maybe some cloves, some pepper, and then it has coconut. So it has this kind of, so you have this top level of sultry tropical florals, and then as it dries down you get this spiciness and a little creamy coconut. It is quite a beautiful, sexy fragrance. So this is Raw Spirits Midnight Pearl. Next up is one of my favorite, and that's his Serge Lutens, and this is La Dompteusse in Cagee. So now, you know, I'm trying to give you different vibes, especially with you know, summer florals, which of course, so this is Ylang Ylang, Frangipani, and Almond, and it has a slight powderiness, but you really get those florals. You really get the Ylang Ylang, you really get the Frangipani, and then you have a powderiness from the almond. It is not for everyone, but it definitely has a sultry vibe. So this is La Dompteusse in Cagee. Alright, next up is this one from Sugar Mama, and it's called Intoxicion Seductora. I don't know if this is available right now on her website, but I think if you reach out to her, she can let you know when it's coming back, because I think she cycles in and out fragrances, right? This is a white floral, as you can tell. It's got tuberoses on the front, so you know what it is. It is. And it is tuberoses, and it is, ooh, for the people who haven't, it vibes like Narcotic Venus. It's like a much better priced Narcotic Venus. So it is a, you know, like white florals, tuberose, jasmine, they have an intoxicating scent, and then they do grab you, and that's what this does. It grabs you. It has that intoxicating floral, baby. It's giving. It's giving. So this is Intoxicion Seductora right here. All right, I'm bringing her out because we know she's a seductive little thing. She's seductive, she's seductive, she's seductive, and she's actually will look really, even though we tend to, like, a lot of us think of her as fall and winter, but she's going in a cool summer night, or even on a warm summer night, she gonna do the thing. And this is Delina Exclusif. Now we know this one, so, and if you don't, let me tell you about her. She's that exotic rose with that incense in it. She's incensey. She's got that deep rose in it. She's a bad girl. She's the bad girl of the Delinas, and she is lovely. So this is Delina Exclusif. Now next up, this one is hard to find. This is another one that might be a little hard to find. It's a little challenging, but if you can find her, snatch her up, get her. All right, this is Elie Saab's Cuir Ylang. Now this is This is definitely for the evening. And this is definitely for a woman, for a person that can really hold this fragrance, because it is leather and ylang, and it is very sultry. It is very seductive, and it is not for for a person who is not super just feeling that inside of themselves, because you gotta have that feeling to wear something like this, because it is going to pour off of your skin and just be super sexy and seductive, and you got to be ready for that attention. If you're not with somebody, if you out here on your own, you got to be ready for the attention that you're gonna get with Cuir Ylang, because it's giving. It's giving. So that's Cuir Ylang. Now this right here, this is a classic. This is new Prodigiuex Le Parfum. This is giving classic beach vibes. It's giving you that oily suntanny vibe. It's got the tropical florals in it, but it has this kind of oily quality to it that makes it quite alluring. And the reason why I say that is because you really have to try this one. I had it before and I got rid of it thinking I didn't like it, and then I started being, you know how we do, we're like, dang, I really want it back, because this now I really appreciate the vibe, because it's a strong fragrance. It's not super crowd pleasing or the usual thing, but it has this like classic suntan beachy vibe, but in a very European French way. So just remember, this is a French brand, so it's got a French perfumery vibe to it, but it has this tropical alluring sultry vibe. So this is Prodigiuex Le Parfum. Now, okay, so from Francesca Bianchi, who she has so many that have a very sensual, sultry quality to them. I'm going to give you these two. Sex and the Sea. The name is Sex and the Sea. It says it all. It definitely had, this is a definitely Francesca Bianchi beachy vibe, because it still has her animalic vibe to it. It's animalic. It's got a powderiness to it. But what it has coconut, has no, it has not, no, just the other one has no. It has coconut. It has florals in it. It's a very how do I want to say it? I don't know about you, but like when I'm around drums, like, you know, when they're playing the drums, it kind of gets you. And it's like it gets your whole body moving. This is what this is. Sex and the Sea is like the drum beat in a bottle. That vibe, you know, it just really comes off of you like that drum beat, that sexy island drum beat where everybody's dancing and just having a good time. That's what this feels like. Next up is Luxe Calme Volupte. Now, this is exactly what it is. This is one of the more airy, but now remember, this is Francesca. So this has an airy quality to it. This is definitely giving summertime, but sultry summertime. This is, it's got this kind of fruitiness, but when she does like a fruity vibe to it, it's nothing like you're used to, because it definitely has a deep, rich powderiness to it, a muskiness to it that is, like, once again, animalic. It is definitely a style. She definitely has a definite a definite vibe to her fragrances. And so this is Luxe Calme Volupte. Now this one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one right here is, the name alone says it all. This is Succubus by Dreamhouse-Ikiryo. Now this has come out again. He's reformulated a little bit, but this is this is what I get from it. I get the melon and the white wine. So it is a like, it's a fruity white wine on your skin, on me. I forget what Vincent said on the live that we just did, but he mentioned some things about it. So what he gets out of it, so you might want to see what he said. But on me, I get the melon and I get the white wine, and it's just a vibe when I'm wearing it. Like I feel sexy in it. I feel sexy. It's called Succubus. I feel sexy. I feel like a succubus. Okay, that's all we need to say right there. And finally, Ormonde Jayne's Taif. Now this is a peppery rose, but let me say this. If you purchase this and it's kind of too peppery when you first get it, let it sit. Let it mature. Let it macerate. Let it synchronate. Let it do whatever it's doing. I don't know, because these people got issues with it, what you say. But let it sit and then let it mature. Because at first I didn't like it. I was going to sell it. But then I tried it again before I sold it. And baby, this is so much better. So it is a sultry rose. But because it's Ormonde Jayne, there's it's a lightness to it. So even though it's Taif and it has this, sultry Middle Eastern rose in it, and it's got this pepper and everything, there's still a brightness and like almost ozonic vibe to it, which makes it a very beautiful, sexy fragrance for the summertime. Honestly, I find a lot of Ormonde Jaynes, like this one I don't think this would do well in the wintertime, because I don't think it has enough heft. It doesn't have enough heaviness to really do well in Chicago cold. Now, in other people's cold, it might be alright, but in Chicago cold, it would not last. But I don't think. I might try it though. But in the summertime, I feel like with the heat of your body and the heat of the day, it's going to really become this just really sultry, kind of sexy Middle Eastern rose. So this is Taif by Ormonde Jayne. Alright, so we've had a little bit of a, me going on and on an unedited vibe. And now we also have, let's talking about some fabulous sultry fragrances for the summertime date nights. Let me know about your sultry summertime date night fragrances. Woo, that took a lot out of me to say that without messing it up. Alright, my loves. Be bold, be brave, be fearless, be free. By the time y'all watch this, I will probably be enjoying myself. And I'm going to try to give y'all some 1 minute compilation. 1 minute video vlogs for my vacation. Alright, talk to you later.